What's going on, guys? Logan here for a new video, and today I'll be talking about an issue that I've been having for a little while now. I'd say the last 3 to 4 months, and it is how my steering wheel just doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels like when I go over bumps, it feels like my steering wheel kind of wants to do its own thing, like the car's going in one direction. Almost feels like the rear end's not very secure. I know it is because I changed lower control arms, or the rear lower control arms. But it just feels like my steering just is not the same. I went ahead and got it aligned. That didn't change anything, but I actually posted on Facebook just to see, if anyone has had the same issues. And somebody told me about bump steer, and turns out that's exactly what's wrong with my car. Now, what bump steer is when your suspension is basically doing the steering for you, and your steering wheel, you'll feel it in your steering wheel because it just doesn't feel the same. And the steering actually gets worse if your car is lowered, like mine is. But honestly, I'm just really excited that I found out the exact issue of what's wrong with my car. And the cause of my bump steer is my struts going out. And the reason that I didn't really go towards the struts from the first place is because I took my car to a shop just to get inspected. I paid them $60 to do a full suspension check. And I just thought they would tell me if anything was wrong with the car, because the reason I took it to the suspension shop or the shop I took it to, was to tell them about a little bit of the vibration I was having in my steering wheel, and that my steering wheel or the steering just didn't feel the same. They told me that my car felt good and that I was just imagining things, and honestly there for a second I thought I was. But in the last month the problem has gotten worse. I've noticed that going over bumps, it almost seems like my car is wanting to follow the pattern of the bumps. When I'm driving on the highway, my car's wanting to follow the grooves in the road. And I just knew that something was wrong with my car, so I took to Facebook and somebody told me what was wrong. I couldn't believe that he told me exactly what was wrong, told me to do a test on my car. Basically all I had to do was go out to my car, hold my strut tower, and I had somebody turn the wheel while I was holding the strut tower, and I felt it popping. I am just so relieved that I found out exactly what the issue is. I'm kind of disappointed that the shop didn't find it, but at the end of the day, I know what the issue is now, and I'm going to go ahead and order some new struts and the rear shock absorbers probably in the next day or two, and just get my car riding back the way it should be. But I do have a short little clip right here just to show y'all exactly how much my steering wheel was shifting. I was not moving the steering wheel or anything. That was just from me going over these bumps. Now, right over here is a perfect example of the bump steer. It's pretty bumpy right over here. I'm not going to be changing my steering wheel at all, but you'll be seeing it change. See how it's just changing all like that? And why I'm so ecstatic that I actually know exactly what it is because everyone was telling me it could be my rack and pinion, could be the knuckle on my steering shaft, could be a load of different things. So for me to know exactly what it is, it's not going to be too expensive. It'll be a few $100, maybe $200-400 or something, but it's way better than like $1,000. So I'm happy. And I didn't even know it, but you're supposed to change your struts every 50,000 miles, and I have 90,000 miles in my car now, so I had no idea. But hey, if y'all don't know, just don't know. But every single car actually has bump steer. It just depends on how much you feel and just how bad it is. I didn't even know it, but they sell these bump steer kits that they recommend you buy if your car is lowered, because you do change the geometry of your suspension. So having those bump steer kits in there, they replace your tie rod ends, and it just allows your car to minimize the bump steer pretty much. But guys, that will be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.